This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Deathmark. In the last episode, we finished Chapter 1 properly this time, as everyone survived. The spirit was dispersed in the pleasant fashion, or at least as pleasant you could get it, despite the situation that the spirit had been in. But now our story isn't quite over yet. We saved a couple people, but we are still cursed, and we got to figure it out. Mashta is helping us out, and we've got a new Deathmark here. A punk kid who has been forced into his own Deathmark because of something that has to do with the forest. So we can get some more info and figure out what next we have to do. Alright, it's cursed. Show stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history. Yeesh. ... Show's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? Why are you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. The place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around, free as a bird, helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license. No illegal mods. I mean, we're not really cops, and he's a former cop, so it doesn't really matter what you tell us. Huh, is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. I smiled wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly I got the scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of Show. Or Shu. No info on the spirits then. You haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses. I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through the memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. Like he was swole, dude. No, a giant? It wasn't just some tree's shadow. Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. It sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable? May I interject? No. In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Show's story. The rumors of Shimi-O. Sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Etterdag. I shall tell you. Do I really want to? Oh, I shall tell you the story of the Shimi-O of the forest, because it just quickly went through. Chapter 2, Shimi-O. I'm not gonna do her whole voice for this. I'll just choose my narrator voice. Hey, have you heard the rumor? The one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches. Some people call him Shimi-O, the spotted man in the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? Nicolas Cage doesn't. Not the bees! Oh God, not the bees! A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see, and a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? No, I do. Actually, I like honeybees. They're fine because, you know, they provide honey. And they're docile for the most part, unless they get Africanized, then they go all crazy. But the student laughed. Yeah, sure I like them. And then, let's raise something. Well, that's not creepy at all. In your body. Shimi-O asks those he meets a single question. Then he kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord However, I have no proof. once again, the scene goes to us dumping her in the trash. Then we have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You're coming to, you stay here. You scared? What'd you say? I ain't no scared cat. Hey old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is a monster, I'll pound him to dust. He's easy to manipulate. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by the H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. Thank you, Mary. New info is added to the spirit file at the forest of Shimi-O. Shimi-O. New chapter item changes. All items obtained within a chapter are removed at the end. If a character brings an item, it will be edited at the start. So we don't have excess, like, random stuff that we don't skim through, just like gets it rid of excess badges. New chapter soul power. It will return to 1,000. Doesn't seem to really be a point of collecting them if you know what you're doing. Anyway. Then we could choose the insolent punk or the ex-detective. Well, since we got a new companion, let's choose the punk. He does, even his Japanese voice kind of sounds like a, let's look at stats. He's got high power to not good intelligence. Basically, his power is high, but that's it. As far as I know, those stats don't mean crap. Like, they're just there just to, like, have them. Because in that last fight we did, that didn't affect anything. You pretty much just had to choose the right option. You know, maybe you lose some soul power or something like that if you made the wrong choice, but it's, like, not pointless. Anyway. Get a baseball bat, because I guess from Show or Shoe or whatever. A bat that Show had, or Shoe, God, I'm gonna be changing it back and forth. It's covered in scratches and dents. It's seen a lot of use even off the baseball field. Only Show can use it. Hit a command hit, range short. Baseball, he's got one baseball. A worn baseball that Show has in his pocket may be scratched, but the ball itself has been polished white. It's obviously well maintained. Command, throw ball, range long. Throw ball! Oh, and that's all the stuff from Hanahiko, so we don't have to look at that. Shimi-O. The forest at Shimi-O, or Shamo, I don't know. The forest is shrouded by strange events, suicides and body dumpings and the like. It scared off the casual visitor. Only the occasional test of courage brings a foolish kid inside. The paths are shaded at all hours with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among the rumors swirling about this forest is the one of a bizarre man. Known as the Spotted Man, or Shimi-O, he's covered in dark splotches and asks all he meets if they like bees. If they say yes, he attacks them while laughing maniacally. Or mechanically. No, it is mechanically, isn't it? No, it's maniacally. He sounds like your standard crazy, but I guess he's the next spirit we'll face. At any rate, we'll have to head to the forest to investigate. Let's see. Oh, and I guess Ooh, sorry. It even has a little thing saying how they survive, if they survived or died. I assume if if they died, it just says Aftermath died, and tells how they died, like died by Hanahiko or whatever. Aftermath survived, saved, and returned to normal life. Yep, it says the same thing. So I assumed if they died, it just says they died and what they died of or whatever. But okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's the same. Let's see. Sho Nagashima, male, high school student. An injury forced this former baseball player to quit. His prickly attitude seemed to stem from that, but he treasures his friends. His tough act is a cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural, and he came to Kujo Mansion for help. Oh, and it even shows like his face going grinning or getting. Man, I don't think I've shown Mashida's face changing if you wait for a few seconds, because yeah, Sho does his whole like, opens his teeth or clenches his teeth or whatever. I assume Mashida shows his, the angry face or whatever. Angry face. Interesting. All right, that's just the end there. Anyone to talk to? What's your shoe shot in the forest? It may be none other than Shimi-O. You should confirm our suspicions. Oh, Masha's mark is gone now. Or Mashita, yeah. I don't know. Can all of us go, or is that still bad? Going altogether is dangerous. It has not been that long since Lord Mashita's mark vanished. The remnants of the curse still linger. Spirits may detect it as they are sensitive to such things. Please continue to only bring along one other as you have been doing. Alright, well, it's the game saying you can't have more than 2 people, or 3 people, or you can't have more than 2 people, yeah. Anyway, I guess there's nothing else to check, so let's take the punk and head to the forest. That's not a bad idea. Technically, I would bring Mashita because I find it more entertaining, but I just want to change it up a bit. Shit, why am I... Damn it, why? Sho throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll make things worse. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey, old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. Cigarette? Huh. I instinctively put my hand in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up! I'm 19 already, it's fine. 19? You're still in high school. Yeah, I've done it. I've overcome regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Well, excuse me for repeating a grade. Looks like I touched on a sore subject, even though that wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough. Now it made it worse. I need to change the subject. So, are you in a club or anything? You look pretty fit, so maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played, but I quit. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had a bad attitude and looked at him funny. Sorry? Why are you apologizing? I don't care about this shit. I couldn't really get into it under that shitty coach anyway. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle along the mountains. If he came to Kujo Mansion after a setback like that... Fuck! It's seriously frustrating. He keeps up a string of swearing for a while. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm and keep going down the same path anyway. Down this dark, certain road that only leads to death. We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car near where Sho says he saw the man when we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. It looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Mashita said. Of course we're getting here bees. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint, it doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, "Welcome to the Bone Saw, or Bone Show," whatever. Lush and romantic wood timberland. M-U-R-D-E-R. Huh. Coincidence, that's all. It's just 'cause it's old and faded. Come on, old man, let's go already. Red rum, red rum. We pass into the arch and enter the forest. Alright, well, let's, actually, is there anything to examine on the first section? I assume it's just going to say the same thing, but we'll check it anyway. It reads, "Welcome to the Lush and romantic wood timberland." Okay. Oh, I got 2 things here. It's a wooden container. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. I feel around inside the container. Nothing inside. Why did it get dark then when it did that? I assume there's really... That's just to hit stuff. Actually, let's see what the reaction is for using the baseball. I take out the baseball bat. What should I do with it? I can't think of any way to use it. Okay, it just uses the same response if it's not used in this situation. So, okay. It's a wooden table and benches. The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged or rotting in places. I feel the benches. I touch their souls. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Gum! Found a worn out ore talisman. We pick up the talisman. You feel strength and renewal flowing through you. Yeah, it does the same thing. Okay. And that's really just to help us if we screw up too badly during the choice sections of the game. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It's probably put there to honor those who commit suicide there. I wonder if this is based off the suicide forest in Japan. I bet it is. They just don't call it the same name. Or the one where supposedly people hang themselves, or spirits are there because of the people hanging themselves. Yeah. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. What, actually let us do that? It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. Something's written in magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. So we'd be followed if we say the opposite of the truth. Show scowls to cover his face. Show scowls to cover how his face is deathly pale. You'll be followed. The hell's with that? Damn it! Who scribbles dumbass graffiti? Just off to the side, I notice a faint trail. Discover the entrance to the beast trail. Looks like there's a path over there too. Hey, old man, try to keep up. Aren't you a lovely individual? I was going to keep looking, but okay. The moonlight doesn't reach the beast trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there are footsteps close by from the bushes. Show yourself. Hold on, did you hear footsteps too? Yeah, if you'd be quiet. I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... What? Oh, or it was a different voice. A man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Don't stall at me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Mashita did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. I just can't do it anymore. I worked myself to the bone at a job I don't even want. And now you just bring another man home? How dare you? The nerve. Probably drunk. He holds his head in his hands. He suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. Fuck! Fuck! A rapid stream of words flow out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Uh-oh. Hey, could you tell me how much nerve do you have to do that, huh? Uh-oh. Stop him. Stop him. Death invites death. Okay. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does it mean I should dissuade him? You got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard. Uh-oh. Save or die. Or live or die. Same thing. Alright, what's my options? Just spit it out. Calm him down, silently listen, sympathize. Do we want to calm him down? I'll try calming down, see if that works. It would be bad if he went berserk here. I go to calm him down, but... What's this? Hey, you telling me to be calm? Who made you the king of the castle? Or are we around, huh? Uh-oh. Ouch. Well, wrong decision. Yeah. Wrongo! What does she think I was doing? Making myself sick. I'm stuck with it anyway. For whose sake? I even bought her a purse of our last anniversary last year. Damn it! Damn it! Then she goes and sees another man. The man curses in the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey, you there. Was it me? What'd you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? So no flattery or tactless interjections. Yeah, that's right. I did just my best. Damn it! Damn it all! I can hear the anguish in his voice as he yells. Oh, okay, that wasn't his voice. Alright. Man, the last episode, I chose like all the right answers without realizing. Well, maybe not realizing, with just pretty easily. But in this one, I'm starting out pretty bad, so I don't know. I'm sure she just laughed as she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. When I think about it, I know it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way I'm gonna die for an idiot like that. Right, I'm sure I did a mistake. Man looks down at his feet and then glances up at me. Still start afresh, right? Yeah, you should still start afresh, right? Sure, if you work hard, it's impossible. Sure. Why do I feel like that's not the right answer either? I told you, I'm done with all that. Seriously, give me a break. Well. Wrong! You failed, fucker. So sorry. Yeah, might as well see what if there's any like unique and I thought about almost showing like all the bad endings for like every bad decision, but that would take way too long. Like even though it would be quick to get to it, but I thought might as well show one bad ending per as opposed to the normal or bad and good ending to the chapters. But anyway, everyone's always looking down at me. I'm not gonna do what you want. The man runs off into the darkness, laughing. Ugh, he's gone. Whoa, he's gone. Well, whatever. What a pain in the ass. Huh? Someone else has come. Oh. We got drill dozered over here. Before I realize, a huge figure looms up behind me. Game over, right? Yep, game over. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's rewind that, shall we? Yeah, we just get killed by the ghost at this point. Alright, let's see, just skip. Then get to the crazy drunk guy again. Maybe I'll actually... Yeah, I was choosing clearly the wrong... I'm clearly not a man for a suicide hotline type of dude, that's for sure. Alright, anyway. So what did we choose last time? Calm down, silently listen, sympathize. I guess just silently listen. That sounds better. It would be bad if he went berserk here. I'll just have to hear him out. But it seems the man misinterprets my silence. Did you feel the same way? Of course you do. You're in this forest after all. Oh, okay. Safe. So we should just basically let him vent. What'd you think I was doing? Oh. Okay, so it's pretty much the same. Yep, put this up for me. What did we choose last time? We chose, no, don't worry about it. Someone's here. I'm just gonna do someone here, maybe that'll work. What? The man's gaze darts around nervously. Then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. Safe! Safe! You've been saved! I'm sure, yeah, that's the same. There we go. I guess if you work hard? Because telling impossible would probably be more... Told you, don't. Okay, so it's a. Oh, that's just an instant end? Oh. Huh. Okay. Huh. That is weird. So the final choice automatically kills you. So you're supposed to say it's impossible. You would think saying impossible would make him more depressed, but I guess maybe that's not the case in this. Oh, maybe it's just talking about true happiness. Like, you can never be happy, and true happiness is impossible. Maybe that's what he meant. Okay, that makes more sense. When you think of it that way, anyway. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess the first episode was easier for me, but yeah. Luckily, we can just skip all that. So I mean, really, when you think about it, like, because the game lets you redo the decision anyway, there's really no reason to collect the soul drops or anything like that, because, I don't know, it seems pointless. Like, the soul power thing just seems to be an unnecessary, like, stat. Kind of like the stats of the characters when you look at who you choose. It's almost like, well, there's no point in looking at the stats, just ignore them. It's just, it's like a lot of other things. I bet that's the point. They're just there just as fluff. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long. It's too late for me. Safe. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. I'll endure until then. Survived. Yay. I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around here. His body was covered in black splotches. I think he's sick. He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Masao Kamura. If you ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. I'll see you. You don't talk long with Masao Kamura before he leaves. New info added in the spirit file. Man on the brink of suicide. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should hurry up and die. Wow, what a dick. The beast trail continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. Okay, anyway, let's look at the bag. Oops. See the new info. I guess it just adds every time it does it. So, as we walk past the grave marker, an agitated man named Masao Kamura appears. Once we get him to calm down, he calls off his plans to kill himself. Before he leaves, he mentions seeing a man covered in dark splotches. I wonder if he's still around. We should keep moving. Alright. Let's see if there's anything here other than the suicide man. The suicide man? Oh, the suicide man. I probably shouldn't be singing songs like that. Ooh. Yeah, there's nothing. At least I didn't see anything there anyway. Cabin in the woods. That doesn't yield creepy bad results. Is there something in that window there? Yeah, probably nothing. Okay, not seeing anything else in the cabin door. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. Honey, you say? Nut and honey? Or nuts and honey? Or whatever? How about that? It's clean! Could spend a night here easy. ... I ignore Show's ramblings and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Show looks at me startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? Exclamation point, question mark. I don't even have to know to look at his face and know, just turn 3 shades wider. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. How should I know? If you're so interested, why don't you open it up already? Show gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Show's eyes open wide, aghast. And I'm a plump. No. Is that like a... It's like a lady that's been stung to death or something like that. And she's in the nude. What rolls out on the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body. Body's... Oh, it's drilled. I don't know why I thought it was bee stings. Bee stings aren't that big. I'm tired. Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp, cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? People like Honey Nut Cheerios. It's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry up and search the rest of the cottage. What? You gonna look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Ugh, ... Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaking out? You are my dude, my friend. Duder. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. New info was added to the spirit corpse in the cottage. Well, that's a good start to it. We saved a man from suicide, started chapter 2, and brought a wimpy punk here that's gonna cause trouble for us the whole time. And we found a dead body. What else is next? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Dark Mark or Death Mark. I don't know why I said Dark Mark. Death Mark. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.